Yes, my people. Them. What's crack-a-lacking? We're back, man. Father Talks podcast. First and foremost, man, before I even big up anyone for being here, let me apologize for not dropping an episode yesterday. Boy, when you got kids, sometimes Sundays is absolute madness. Sometimes Sundays is the worst day of the week. Do you know what I mean? And yesterday was one of them days, but it was just long. Like I say, when I don't do an episode, by the time I come to doing one, it was just way too late, man. So yeah, apologies for that, man. I'll try not to let that happen again. And for the ones who were literally tuning in and still tapping in and staying locked in even when I didn't drop an episode yesterday, salutes and love hearts to you, man. Honestly, that means so much because, yesterday when it got to a time where I realised I weren't going to drop an episode, I thought, I'm going to lose subscribers, man. No one's going to be watching. No one's going to be interacting. It's just going to be dead. The analytics of the YouTube are just going to go down. I think that's how you say that word. Analytics, whatever, innit? You know what I mean? The motion's just going to go down. Do you know what I mean? The motion won't be motioning and it ain't motioning enough. So for the ones that were still here, big up to you, man. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Love to you. Blessings all the time, man. I hope everyone's having a good Monday evening, because boy, today I can't lie, today wasn't really a manic Monday for me, man. It was a good one. I think yesterday done the Monday, and so thank the Lord for that. Do you know what I mean? You have to be grateful when you get a good Monday, boy, because they don't always come. Trust me, most Mondays are madness. Trust me, boy. You see, real talk, let me just say one thing, because you see Steve-O the Madman, yeah, if he didn't have the Madhouse trademarked, I'm telling you, that's what my podcast would be called. It wouldn't even be called Father Talks Podcast. It would just be called the Madhouse Podcast. I'm telling you. Oh, man. But yeah, on a serious note, man, to start today's episode, man, I just want to pray for everyone, man. Honestly, like, there's a whole heap of madness going on outside right now. Like, it's dark times, but the irony is the place is getting lit up. And I'm not even saying it on a jokey vibe. It's crazy because the whole place is just getting lit up, man. And it's really scary. Do you know what I mean? It's a time where you have to really sit back and think, like, hold your loved ones close, hold your friends close, any like small dramas or grudges you got with people, like it's times like this where you think to just let them go and let bygones be bygones, man, because you don't know what's gonna happen to the world, to the country. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's coming like World War III's already started. Do you know what I mean? You see me, I'm not a political person, one to get into all this, innit? Like, I don't really pay too much attention to it online, which I probably should, but I don't, because don't really understand it too tough. Do you know what I mean? And it's all a bit mad. It's just nuts to see, innit? But it's coming to a time where it's getting really, really serious now, man. Obviously, where a man's got kids, I ain't trying to raise my kids how kids were getting raised in 1945 when it was World War II. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, just have to really, really pray for the place and hope that things turn around, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, just hope that things sort themselves out, man, because it's scary, man. It's scary. Trust me, it's scary. You see, if they say all men from 18 and above got to go in the front line, how many of these bad man, how many of these roadmen, how many of these gunmen are really going to be on the front line now? Do you know what I mean? I'm saying right now it's scary because I can sit here and admit that it's getting me a bit shook. But there'll be enough man to say, nah, bun that, if that happens, man's out here, As soon as it happens, they'll be quicker than you can say the word army. You know what I mean? You have to really deep these things and take these things into consideration sometimes, man. Sometimes you have to just pray for the best and hope for the best and wish for the best, you know what I mean? But above all that, just peace be on earth, man, and hopefully this madness really does settle down soon, do you know what I mean? It's treacherous times out there, man. Just hold your people close, you know what I mean? Another topic of today's episode, man, that I really want to touch on, innit, because this is called the Father Talks podcast. Do you know what I mean? And You know, I'm a father who's in a relationship whose family unit does consist of a mother, a father, and children. Do you know what I mean? What people would call solid, what people would call normal, innit? Do you know what I mean? I'm grateful for that. I ain't been grateful for that in the past, which is a shame, but I'm making up for that now. I'm grateful for that. But, you know, with that being said, like, I just really want to give my salutes and love hearts to all the single dads out there, man, because, you know, like, I know it is rare that you have a single dad that you know is single dad or a single dad is heard of, but it's not as rare as what we think, do you know what I mean? And, you know, the dads that are single dads and have stepped up, like, I give them recognition, man. And I want to say this while I'm on this subject. I ain't praising single dads more than single mums, do you know what I mean? Because I come from a home where I was, you know, raised mostly just by my mum on her own. Do you know what I mean? So salute to all the single women out there, the women that are playing dad as well. You know what I mean? You're doing the whole nurturing thing, but you're still trying to go to football games or basketball games or trying to get you into boxing or whatever. Do you know what I mean? You're still trying to have some father figure influence. Salutes and love hearts to you. All respect to you. I hold my head up to you. Do you know what I mean? Because, like I just said, throughout my whole fatherhood journey, it's always been me and my missus. I couldn't imagine doing it on my own. Do you know what I mean? That's why I really have to big up the single dads as well, because, like, you know, I might sound like an idiot when I say this, but, like, even me being a dad for 12 years, like, when it comes to parenting, like, you know, I believe that being a mother is just more natural. Do you know what I mean? It comes to you quicker. Like, even if you're a young mum, you know, the thought of becoming a mum it sits with you quicker, it settles with you quicker. You just become more nurturing quicker. Do you know what I mean? I think that's just in a woman's genes, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just natural, innit? But obviously, you know, sometimes with a dad, it can go left. It's unfortunate that happens. That shouldn't happen, do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to a child being born, they're only born because of you. So you should love them mad anyway. But, you know, some men do the off-ski. So when the roles are reversed now, and, you know, like, I've seen it, do you know what I mean? Like, I know someone who, you know, they were with a woman, they were together, they raised their kids together for about 8-9 years, then she ducked out. And that person I'm speaking about, I'm gonna get him on here soon, innit? Because he said he wants to come on here and tell his story, because he's got a real deep story. But, you know, he's a single dad and runs his own business, and, you know what I mean, like, his son's non-verbal, like, autistic non-verbal. So it's a really challenging lifestyle that he's got, but he fights it every day, battles it every day, and he stays winning. Do you know what I mean? That's why I have to really salute the single dads out there that are doing a proper job, because I'ma say it straight like this, yeah? You got single mums out there who are doing a dog shit job. I'll be real. It's hard, but they're still doing a dog shit job. They're still dragging their kids up rather than raising them. And yeah, you got single dads out there who are doing a dog shit job. It is hard, like I said, but they're still doing a dog shit job, because, like, as hard as being a parent is, it's very simple if you just do it right. Do you know what I mean? If you just play your cards right, you do it right, you have patience, love, all of that, then it is pretty simple. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, like, that's why I really just have to big up all single parents in general, but single dads, I really have to big them up, because it's so easy for a dad to walk away. Like, if a man's in a position where the woman's just ducked out, it's so easy for the man to say, bun this, them kids are going into care. That real, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's that real, it happens. It's sad, but it happens. So the ones that actually step up and say, nah, do you know what? I'm going to raise my kids. She don't want any involvement, let her get on with herself. Let her go live the life she wants and see if it's any better. But me, I know what's better. I know what's good. And what's good is being in this house with my children. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I have to rate it, man. Do you know, I have to really rate it, because I've never experienced anything like that. I dread to experience something like that, because, like, the things I see my mate go through, who's a single dad, like, it's scary. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's scary, man, because the stress he goes through. But with everything, man, as long as you put your all in, as long as you think positive, as long as you actually want to do it, then you'll win. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, message of today, man, to anyone who's a single parent out there, man, salutes and love hearts to you, whether that be a single mum or a single dad. But to the single dads out there really doing their thing, who have really stepped up, who are still out there on the graft, you're doing the school run still, you're doing everything. Salutes and love hearts to you, King. Keep pushing and keep grinding, because you're winning. Do you know what I mean? And you'll stay winning forever. It's Father Talks Podcast, man. It's only real spit round here. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you do it. It takes 2 seconds to do it, and it will help me out. I think I'm going to get to that 150 mark by the end of the month. But I do want to get 500 subscribers. I do want to get 500. I think that's a bit much to ask for. So by the end of March, let's see if I can get 150. If you're with me, show me you're with me, man. Salutes and love hearts to everyone. Have a good evening. I'll see you back here tomorrow, man. Big up.